Hi guys, Vivek here. So I'm here again with a new trading setup and adjustments. This video will basically will focus on a complete weekly plan strategy that I generally deploy. This will be a combination of two different strategies. First, as you can see on the screen, that the first strategy will be inverted IronFly or a debit IronFly, which we will deploy on Thursday, and we will take it off by Friday, at max by Monday. Okay, and from Monday, this will be changed to an credit IronFly. How we will go about it? So if you can see this blue line, you can see that as we move on either of the side, total strategy gets into the positive territory. And also because we know that theta decay actually kicks in only from Monday. Ironfly before Monday generally does not give you much profits most of the time. If there's a very sharp implied volatility falls down very sharply, then yes, you will gain some good amount on Thursday itself. But in general, you would see that credit Ironfly does not make much sense before Monday. So here what I have done is I have created this debit IronFly, and our first point of adjustment will be as soon as it moves 500 points on either side. If it moves by 500 points on either side, we will convert it into credit IronFly. Now other thing is, if on Thursday itself it moves by 500 points, then in that case we can do two things. First, we take the profit whatever we are getting and we redesign the system for Friday from Friday itself, and or other case will be we just wait it out. Okay, wait it out and let the Friday come with the same strikes. I would go with the first step, first option. Okay, so let's see what happens. Market is not really moving much, so we are getting some loss. Okay, it has started moving. Yeah, good. 86. Let's see if it falls further. Yes. So now we are at a gain of 600 points, and we are still in Thursday 225. Now we have to take a call. We will continue with this strikes only. Okay, what we will do is we will close the profitable hands first. So you can see that 29,500 P is now at a gain of 70,800 because it's trading at 790. So we'll close this at 790, and then again we will close this 30,000 call that we have sold. It is at 136. We'll close this here, 136. Okay, now what we will do is our strikes are active strikes are 29,500 ka call we have bought, and 29,000 put. So we will sell a 29,000 call here. We'll sell a 29,000 call here, and we'll buy 28,500 put. We'll buy. Yeah, char 4 only active. Now we have got this credit IronFly. Now the next point of adjustments will be whenever it breaches this point, which is 29,400 on the upper side and 28,600 on the downside, we will start moving the other untested sold arm forward to make up for that premium difference. Okay, now let's see what happens if whenever it breaches, if it moves 400 points from here. Okay, let's see 29,043, 880. is almost going to breach this. Let's see. If it breaches 600, we'll have to make the adjustments. It does not. 634, 8. Okay, there was a very fast move. So now it has breached 29,400. Now we will move our put up. The sold put that is active is 29,000 29,000 put. So we will close the 29,000 put. We will close the 29,000 put, which is at 240. Right. Close it at 240 and we will sell 29,100. Go to the put side. 29,100 will sell. Fine. Now, as expected, the maximum loss on the upside has drastically reduced. Now, if it moves another 100 points to 29,500, we'll have to make the same adjustment once again. Okay, but what it does, it goes back and breaches the breaches half of the other side. So we'll have to see here we can do two things. First is you can move the calls, the sold call lower so that it gives you extra premium and your uh, your IronFly becomes symmetrical. Other thing you can do is you can buy a put for the next week because it's 23rd November. 23rd November, okay, we have still got some time. 23rd November was actually 23rd November was Monday. So we don't do this on Monday. But let's say if the same thing has happened on a Wednesday or a Thursday, then it also makes sense that because the theta decay is so high, it does not make sense to increase the debit in the system. Rather, buy a put for the next week. It will give you sufficient hedging against any further drop in the prices. For this particular case, what we are going to do, we will just shift the calls lower by 100 points. We have written calls at 29,000 and we will simply close this 29,000 call at 452, which is almost 454, and will sell 28,900. Could have waited for further fall, you see, because as of now also the delta position is not very aggressively against us. But the point is that our downside risk is very high, and if you would have seen the curve was tilting down a lot. So that's why I'm going for this adjustment. Otherwise, one could have skipped this, waited for further fall. Other thing you could have done is simply buy a put for this week also because it's Monday and you have got enough time. You could have bought one put or two puts so that your T0 line becomes straight. It does not fall so much. Okay. But let's see, we are going with this adjustment. So basically, when I'm making a video, my intention is not to give you something that which is very certain that you have to do only this. There could be multiple steps, multiple options that you can deploy, which gives you a better handle, a better control on your setup. That's the major aim. So that's what I'm trying to do here also. Let's see. I'll sell this. And we have got a symmetrical looking IronFly once again. Okay. So now again we'll wait if it breaches my upside at 29,400 or it breaches lower side at 28,600. It is moving very fast now on 23rd. didn't breach. Okay, so at 9:40 on 24th November, we have breached on the upper side. So now we will again move our put higher, which is at 29,100. We'll have to move it to 29,200 to reduce our upside risk. 29,100 will close at 236 or 237 and will sell 29,200 put. Fine. So that reduces our upside risk substantially. Now, if it breaches 29,500, we'll again have to make adjustment. 7 does so we'll again make the adjustment and we'll move 29,200 higher by 100 points. 3 to 237. Once again, we are closing this here. And we'll sell 29,300 put. At 272. As soon as we do that, our upside risk has again gone down further. Fine. Now you have to understand that the maximum loss that can happen will happen only on the final day of the expiry. It will not happen on 24th, which is 2 days before the expiry. So even though my zone is showing that I am in the max loss zone, I have not incurred my max loss now. I will not incur my max loss for the next 1.5 day. Okay, so I can just wait a little bit more before deciding whether I have to quit my system, accept loss, move on, or do I have to do something else, right? So it has now breached 29,650 also. We will again make this adjustment. We'll move 29,300 put higher to 29,400, and that will be actually our last adjustment. 7, I'll tell you why. Move to 29,400. This particular step will convert it into a net profit on the upside. So I'll not make any more adjustment on the upside, because you see on the upside I'm not going to get any losses. My profits will certainly be very low. It will be only 2,000 rupees, but that is okay. The problem will be on the downside. Let's say if the market reverses very sharply, then because I'm so close to expiry, it is almost that 24th November is ending and I'll have only 25th and 26th November, 2 days to expiry, and my blue line is quite steep. It's quite steep on the downside. In this scenario, I would generally add more puts for the next week and make it a little straighter, but let's see what happens. ओके 25 नवंबर को मार्केट बिल्कुल गैप अप खुला और 30,115. So there's very unlikely chance that we are getting back to that green tower once again. So most likely अब अपन ऊपर ही रहने वाले हैं, और एटलीस्ट उस समय तो उसको फॉलो करने का मतलब नहीं है. सो जो भी अपने को प्रॉफिट वगैरह मिल रहा है वी शुड टेक इट. वी आर गेटिंग 4.9 thousand because probably IVs have shot up and we should happily take it. So that will be it. Thank you very much.